Well, volunteers with Food and Friends prepared and delivered Thanksgiving meals to people in the DMV who needed it the most today.
Aisha Khan is in Northeast with more on how the nonprofit made sure no one was hungry on this holiday.
The goal today was to deliver more than 4,000 of these Thanksgiving meals that you see here prepackaged in these brown bags to nearly 900 families all across the DMV. It is a tradition that Food and Friends has been carrying now for more than 30 years. It was all hands on deck Thanksgiving morning in Northeast D.C. The nonprofit Food and Friends packed and delivered thousands of these bags filled with traditional Thanksgiving meals to hundreds of DMV families who are struggling with serious illness and food insecurity.
Getting the food is always a wonderful thing, especially when it feels like friends are cooking food for you.
Sharon Polite, a former D.C. police officer, was injured on the job years ago, and because of it, she says she is visually impaired.
I'm a low vision person who would need the help with preparing the meals and making sure my nutrition in the home is stable so that I can stay in the community.
Executive Chef Rashid Abdurrahman says this year is particularly significant when it comes to meeting the increased demand for food, especially in underserved communities.
So the supply chain is broken. I mean, everyone knows that. Since COVID, a lot of folks did not return to work, and part of the problem was that there weren't people to do the job. The cost of gas went up, so a lot of that went directly to the cost of food, and the availability of food also.
Volunteers and staff like Shanika Rawlings had been working hard to prepare the meals in weeks leading up to Thanksgiving.
A community is important, so once you build community and you allow yourself opportunities to give back into your community, you kind of build up a positive environment, a positive world. And once you continue to give, eventually you'll start to receive those blessings as well.
Now, of course, none of this is possible without the help of the community and, of course, volunteers. Food and Friends says that the demand has gone up tremendously, and they're constantly looking for more volunteers. So if you find the time, please volunteer with Food and Friends. Back to you.